Something really interesting has been happening in the financial markets over the last 20 years, and most retail traders haven't really noticed it, or it hasn't been on their radar. And the thing is, the way the markets operate today is very different from how they operated 20 or 30 years ago. Technology changed things dramatically. Computers now execute the majority of trades in many different markets. Algorithms analyze price movements faster than any human could possibly do it. And AI is becoming more and more involved in financial decision making. And naturally, this raises the question by lots of you guys, lots of traders are starting to ask, where does that leave the individual trader, like you and me? If machines are becoming more sophisticated, and if institutions have enormous technological advances and huge budgets, is there still a place for retail traders in the future of trading? Well, that's what I want to talk about in this video. And I'm not going to come at it from a AI is taking over angle, but I want to talk about it from a realistic perspective, because technology has changed, but it hasn't necessarily removed the opportunity. In fact, in many ways, it's changed where the opportunities exist. So the first thing to note is markets have always evolved. Financial markets have never stayed the same for very long. If you go back far enough, trading was literally people standing on exchange floors shouting orders at each other. And then computers arrived. Electronic trading platforms replaced physical trading pits, and execution speeds increased dramatically at that point. Information started spreading faster, and every time technology improved, people said the same thing. They said opportunities disappearing. But markets didn't disappear, they just evolved slightly. New participants arrived, new strategies got developed, and trading just adapted. And what we're seeing now with AI and algorithms is purely the next stage in that evolution. For you guys familiar with the channel, you know that I've used tools like Forecaster to really give me an edge in my investing, and I've shown you how you can use that in your trading, and it can do a lot of the legwork to help you stay ahead of other traders, and it gives you an edge. If you want to check out more about Forecaster, I've done videos all over this channel, but I'll put one here that you can go and watch after this. But today, a very large percentage of trading volume is executed by algorithms. These are automated systems designed to analyze markets and execute trades. Some algos are really simple. They might follow very basic rules, and others are way more sophisticated. Large institutions invest enormous amounts of money developing these systems. They analyze huge amounts of market data. And what they do is they look for small inefficiencies and they execute trades extremely quickly, faster than any human trader could react. And that's one of the reasons that markets have become more efficient over time. A lot of the obvious opportunities disappear faster than they used to, so you have to be sharp on your toes. But that doesn't mean that all opportunity disappears. It just means that the environment's changing a little bit. So what is AI actually doing? Well, AI is adding another layer to this. AI systems can process enormous amounts of information, news articles, economic data, market sentiment, social media, all kinds of signals. And they can analyze those inputs in ways that would take humans way longer. Again, I've shown you how to use Forecaster to do a lot of this legwork, which what used to take me, a couple of weeks in my investing can take me 10 minutes now. But it is really important to understand something here. AI doesn't eliminate uncertainty. Remember this, markets are still driven by human decisions, by governments, by central banks, by investors, by businesses, and fear and optimism still influence behavior. And because human behavior remains unpredictable, markets remain complex, which means no system can perfectly predict what happens next, not even AI. So where do retail traders still fit? Well, this is the bit that a lot of people misunderstand or they don't quite get their head round. Retail traders don't compete directly with the biggest institutions in every area. You're not competing with high-frequency trading firms trying to execute trades in milliseconds. That's not the game that most retail traders are playing. Retail traders operate on slightly different timeframes, minutes and hours and days and sometimes weeks. And on those timeframes, the market's still driven by broader behavior, trends, reactions to news, investor sentiment, momentum. And those things, won't just disappear. They've existed for decades, and they still shape price movements today. Technologies also help retail traders. And that's another thing that gets overlooked. Technology hasn't only benefited institutions, retail traders have gained access to tools that didn't exist 20 years ago. Charting platforms, real-time market data, backtesting tools, automated strategies, educational resources, all the things that we've got over at Tier 1 Trading, for instance. And at this point, I want to say, if you have not checked out Tier 1 Trading, it is the most complete and comprehensive trading education, coaching and mentorship that you're going to get. You know, it's got all the tools that you need, all of the coaching you need, all the accountability that you need. It's got everything you need to succeed as a trader. I'll stick the link in the description and in the pinned comment. But look, all of these things were once available only to professionals, and today they're accessible to almost anyone with a computer. In a lot of ways, the playing field has actually become more open. The challenge for traders now isn't like accessing the information, it's learning how to filter and interpret that information effectively. So what's the real advantage? The biggest advantage retail traders still have is flexibility. Large institutions, they are often managing enormous amounts of capital, and that scale comes with limitations. They can't always move in and out of positions easily. They have to follow strict mandates. They have to manage risk across huge portfolios. Retail traders don't have those restrictions. They can adapt quickly, focus on specific opportunities, and operate with far greater agility. And having that flexibility can be really meaningful and a great advantage if you use it correctly. Looking ahead, trading will almost certainly continue evolving. AI will become more sophisticated, algorithms will become more advanced, markets will likely even become more efficient, but the core elements of markets will probably remain the same. Human behavior, uncertainty, changing economic conditions, and forces like that will always continue shaping price movements, which means traders who understand behavior, structure, and risk will very much likely continue finding opportunities. The tools can change, but the underlying dynamics of the market are unlikely to disappear. So my personal opinion is the future of trading isn't a battle between humans and machines. It's just another stage in the evolution of financial markets. Technology will just keep on improving, tools will keep changing, and traders will continue adapting. And the traders who succeed will probably be the ones who just stay a bit curious and keep learning and understand that markets are constantly evolving environments. Trading hasn't ever really been about technology. It's always been about understanding behavior of the collective market mind. And because of that, that part of the market remains very, very human. So my advice is to brush up on learning the basics, understanding how markets move, understand how to think like the mass market mind, the collective market mind, and then have a strategy that is adapted to suit you, your personality, and ultimately give you an edge so that you can make consistent profits. And if you want to learn how to do that, you can either check out Tier 1 Trading, or if you're just getting your feet wet, check out my 30-day trader challenge, which is an absolute no-brainer. I'll put the link in the description. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you then.